I've reviewed, edited, and created thousands of product demos for different SaaS companies. And these are the things that I beg you to please stop putting in your product demos. Avoid explaining boring things that people already understand. You don't need to explain what is happening on screen at all times. You should be trying to convey the benefits that they're getting from that action. Say, for example, you were a product marketer at HubSpot and you were demonstrating how to create a contact in the HubSpot CRM. You wouldn't just say, we're going to save a new contact now. Instead, you might say something like, we can create contacts in order to have a shared understanding with our team about where prospects are in the pipeline. The benefit to explaining what's happening in the background while what's on screen is what you would actually do in the app is that you start to connect people's understanding of the benefits of your platform with the actual platform in practice. Don't show people how to log into your platform. It's just a really unnecessary step. If you have a relatively complex enterprise application and you need to demonstrate enterprise access controls, then it's okay to show a configuration page, for example, but I wouldn't necessarily put this into your core product demo. It can probably actually be addressed during a live sales call. Do everything you can to avoid having empty dashboards, empty tables, views which don't have data in them. Just completely break people out of that flow. Show to them, this is what the platform actually looks like when it's being used by people. Otherwise, you're not really demonstrating how your product works. You're just showing people around an empty UI. Something we see all the time is people showing and explaining every single option in a drop-down list. You just need to show that it's configurable and allow people to develop that understanding for themselves. This is an area where an interactive product demo really shines because it lets the viewer click on that drop-down and see everything that's in that list for themselves. If your demo needs to include a long input form, for example, maybe you're creating a record in a database, you don't need to show each of those fields being filled out one at a time. It's really slow and cumbersome from a viewer's perspective. Instead, you can jump from the empty state to the completed state and just explain what you've done in the background. Avoid these mistakes during your product demos and you'll end up with a much more refined asset that you can use across your entire sales and marketing processes. And if you're looking for use cases and ways that you can put these kind of assets to use, head over to my channel because I've got a load of videos explaining different use cases for product demos and in particular, interactive product demos. Thanks so much, bye.